What if Naruto had Nine's abilities and was neglected? So, let's get into it.
What you doing out in dip? Slick talker since a jet. Winter time, all the time, ooh, yeah. Look at the way that I move, swag. Disrespectful and I'm rude, okay. I had cocaine in the school. Winter one hell of a kid. I am smoking gas, jogging mid. I'm lit. What you doing out in dip? I swear. Slick talker since a jet. Finesse. I know that this what they want. Facts. Run up some money, I'm gone. I'm out. I'm the truth like Ron. Killing. Sipping lean and saying one. I did it. I taught myself to finesse. For real. I taught myself how to judge. For real. Being broke was no fun. No way. Winter time all the time. Ooh. Winter time all the time. Ooh. I am.
We start off this episode with Naruto fleeing to the forest after stealing the scroll from the Hokage's office. After Naruto, with an hour of training, he's trying to use his jutsu, but it is very hard for him, as Mizuki would come through with the Demon Wind Shuriken, throwing it straight at him. Naruto wakes up in the hospital, in a cast, to his legs, to his arms, looking around, pretty much just seeing, a white room, as Aruka would get up from his seat, telling him about the amazing feat that he did and how did he do it. Naruto not remember anything from him being knocked out from using too much power, as Aruka thinks that he performed some type of legendary jutsu that caused all the wind in the forest to literally just fucking destroy the trees, destroy everything around it, literally kill Mizuki in literal seconds. Like, the Demon Wind Shuriken went straight back at him, and the wind around his bones started condensing, so he couldn't even move. So he was just stuck in the fucking air. So literally, he was done. He was over. It was all over for him. So Naruto would get the message, not even knowing that he did that. Which, he didn't really do it. It was uncontrollable. It just kind of all happened. As Aruka and, Kakashi will start to train him. Yeah, Kakashi's gonna have to start to train him for this because this some high level shit. As Kakashi and Aruka would actually learn that it's not a jutsu, but it's just a cell that for some reason activates. And it usually would only activate in distress, but Naruto has been well, in distress a couple of times, so he doesn't understand why he would never activate when he was, getting attacked by the villagers. Or maybe it only activates near death situations because, yeah, he got beat and he may have broken some bones, sprained him, but he wasn't gonna die from that shit. He had amazing healing and whatnot. So I guess eh, eh, it just activated because that shuriken, if it actually did hit him, it would have literally took off his head, and we don't know if he can heal from that. So pretty much that's where it's gonna activate, and that's the reason why it activated. As Naruto wondering this is okay, maybe it's just a really rare near death type situation. So pretty much Naruto would begin his training with Kakashi, as Kakashi would pretty much teach him a bunch of jutsu, as Naruto can actually copy it because Nine can take quirks. You see, the way that it would work in My Hero for Nine's character, it would actually be Nine would have 9 quirks yesterday, right? If he could do that, right? Yesterday, if he had 9 quirks yesterday, he'll be able to still offer quirks and use those quirks tomorrow without using the other 9 that he had yesterday ever again. But that's not how it's gonna work for Naruto. Naruto, once he steals a jutsu, it's gonna be his forever. He's gonna be able to take that shit. And not only does Naruto be able to control wind, he can also, just do regular weather manipulation like Nine. So that includes, wind, lightning, thunder, and whatever. Oh yeah, also rain. So pretty much, he's pretty godly on levels and shit. As he really only needs a couple of jutsu, the shadow clone to master jutsu faster, and the necessities to be overpowered. As Naruto would start to begin his belt test with Sasuke and Sakura. It's just the same team. As their goals and aspirations were asked already, and it just turned out to be the same thing. As Naruto would hide in the bushes with Sasuke and Sakura, and Sasuke already thinking he's the strongest, he would try to lead the plan. Naruto doesn't really care that much, so Naruto decides to charge, Sakura with a bunch of chakra so she would actually have some physical strength. Because Naruto, he doesn't really need chakra. Jutsu-wise, he's not gonna compare to fucking Kakashi, so it doesn't really matter. As long as Naruto can stay away from the Sharingan, more or less the Genjutsu, but as long as he can stay away from Genjutsus, his jutsus, he's not even gonna be using jutsus. He wouldn't use jutsus in the original, so because his jutsus are just way too high level for a Genin to even fight against that. Naruto would up his speed with lightning and use wind to have extra fucking finesse with his roundhouse kick to Kakashi, as Kakashi would block it, but he would still fly up in the air a couple of feet, as Kakashi do a mid flip substitution jutsu, as the log will land to the ground, as Sasuke is trying to find where he is. He looks everywhere but down, and that's where he gets ground pounded jutsu and pulled to the ground, and pulled in the ground. So Sakura with her charging her chakra into her arms and shit and her earth style and stuff. She would literally just pull Sasuke out using her earth jutsu, as they would all fight Kakashi once Kakashi would just send up another clone just to try to handle Naruto in the team, as they would handle the clone, because Naruto, knowing that that's a clone, he can actually go more than just a held back strength. So Kakashi would have to actually pop up and say that they win, because they went against that clone like it was the real him, and they all fought. They all did. Sakura used her earth style to have his feet bound to the ground. Naruto used his wind to compress his bones so he couldn't move anymore. And Sasuke came in with a fireball jutsu that he had strings attached to this tree, and once the fireball jutsu went off, he can just pull the strings and the tree would just go down due to Naruto and him just charging a whole bunch of chakra to the string. So it would just either break the string or bring the tree down on Kakashi. So pretty much, he would have got bodied if that was the real him. Not really, but still. It was a good plan, nonetheless. Naruto was getting sick and tired of, his stupid and trash missions after Kakashi let them be, Genin after they worked together. And they haven't do nothing but fucking chores at this point. As Sasuke and Naruto would start demanding an actual mission, and so would Sakura, because she's actually stronger than this one. So the whole team is asking for a mission from Hiruzen, and Hiruzen would give them a mission. It was to, the Land of Waves arc with Tazuna. As Tazuna would come out and everything would go as per normal, all the way up until the Chunin brothers appear. Once they do appear, Naruto would realize about 5 seconds before they do that it's a Genjutsu. He would call it the Sasuke, and Naruto and Sasuke would get into a formation, as knowing where the Chunin would be, he would tell Sasuke where one of them is about to pop out, as they would do the exact same thing, and he'll be able to plan ahead and easily body that Chunin way faster than he would usually did in the original. As Naruto fucking destroyed him. Like fucking destroyed him. So pretty much he's easy bodied, and Naruto just has him in like a fucking lightning chamber, and it Naruto would telepathically know if you're lying to him or not. So yeah, once you're in that lightning chamber and you try to lie to him if he asks you a question, he's literally gonna interrogate you. So yeah, there's literally no point in lying. It's gonna make you say. So I'm gonna make the Chunin breakfast actually be working with Zabuza. So yeah, they're gonna rat out Zabuza and Haku. So before Zabuza and Haku even get there, like an hour before they even get there, they're already ratted out. So as soon as the smoke comes in, they all are ready to fight before Zabuza can even say his speech, before Haku can even attempt to save Zabuza. So pretty much, they're already like 10 steps ahead of them at this point. They already have a plan. As soon as Zabuza reached the ground, you know what? Earth starts coming up, and it just fucking literally Earth starts coming up, and it starts going all the way up into his knees at this point. Like it's making him stay to the ground. Like he's not getting anywhere. Sakura is just using Earth style just to fucking do that. As the only thing he can really do is throw the sword, or just use a jutsu on the Earth style, which he would have to instantly jump in the air, which Sakura can just lift up the fucking Earth. Like, but there's really no way to get out of Earth style. So pretty much, he's trapped, and Haku has to come in to save him because Naruto and Kakashi are coming in with big lightning attacks straight at him. As Kakashi's lightning attack is actually being absorbed by Naruto's. And since she cannot sense, chakra, since she can sense only chakra, she can't sense, Naruto's abilities because it doesn't rely on chakra. It's not chakra at all, okay? It's really not. So pretty much, since he can only sense chakra and see chakra signatures, he would try to jump in front of Kakashi's fucking lightning thing, but no, it wouldn't really work because all his lightning his whole fucking shit got sucked in by Naruto's lightning. So yeah, he's not even dead, and Zabuza's about to get hit by this shit, and that's when the ice mirrors just get up, I guess. The ice mirror jutsu starts, and Naruto just instantly breaks right through it because he was already in a fast lightning speed attack. As Naruto would air kick Haku away, as Zabuza would take the chance to, smash the earth around his ankles and attempt to run away with Haku. Not even run away with Haku. This nigga was not even fucking with Haku. This nigga was about to dip. And Haku just kind of, fucking body flickered and followed after. And, yeah. It's not even like they got bodied. They're just like 10 feet ahead. Not even 10 feet. They're just that better than them at that point. So we time skip to the point where they all get back after their mission, and this is a Chunin exam test, and it is what it is. They're all pretty smart. Sakura actually got some of the questions right. Sasuke, by this point, already has the Sharingan. He's always known how strong Naruto is, since, not always known, but he has known for a while now. So he has been pushing himself a lot to get the Sharingan. He's at Tutamori right now. So he can see what they doing and copy. And Naruto is just plain smart, and plus he just has the 10th question already in his head, whether or not he wants to stay. So yeah, it is what it is.